Okay guys, JH. Okay, Mr. X has dropped in. Hasn't been here for a while, and he hasn't been exposed to the straight line. So I just got him today, just before we came on camera, getting the feel of everything being one line, club being in line with the arms, no wrist cock. And he's been overdoing the back cock. And like everybody, when you're doing a process, you'll get to the stage where you get to a stage where you're doing it, and then you start to overdo it. And he was overdoing it, and he'd back cocked too much and was affecting his alignment. He was aiming way too far right, and he was coming over it. He was hitting a big hard power draw. So what we've done is we've taken a lot of the back cock out. And the reason, guys, is that at the end of the day, all we need to have in channel lock is the ball back here off the trail foot, and we need to have the shoulders closed when we hit it, and the trail shoulder back here in a position and maintaining its position. How much you have those shoulders back cocked is up to you. It's all relative to you being able to get the ball on your target. Now he just kept on going around and round because he's very flexible, and he just over back cocked his shoulders. But now we brought him back, and you'll see there's not a lot of back cock in, but he's taken his ball flight from a really hard power ball draw down to basically just a little soft draw, only a couple of yards. And he's feeling the one line. He hadn't been exposed to the one line with no wrist cocking, so the swing will look a little bit different, and certainly the amount of shoulder cocking will look different. Yeah, see, there's hardly any movement on that, guys. Now we're hitting into probably a 45k wind here, which was on when I was doing those other videos, and it's and that ball's hardly moved at all, and that was basically his first shot. So you're feeling like it is one line, and of course I'm trying to get him to get that trail arm to go very low through the ball and extend and pull it out of the socket, because he does tend to get in here and just whip it in like that sometimes. So we've got to get that trail arm really extending through the ball. Yeah, so there's not much movement on it. What, 3 or 4 yards? It's not much at all. And the wind is into us crosshead, so he's it's a
bit of a balance issue today, the wind.
Oh yeah, it was blowing the camera over before. That was what was happening. Okay, just turn around a little bit, and guys, just check out his shoulder alignment now. When you're set up, yeah, see, he's only got this much on. Before he was here, and that was affecting his visual, references to the target. He just couldn't get on the target, and of course the target was over here, and he was aiming over there, and he was tending to just, try and sling it back to the target unconsciously. So I reckon we've taken, probably 25 degrees out of your shoulders. Yeah, that's good alignment now for the goalpost. Yeah, so that ball hasn't moved at all. Well, 1 yard, just 1 yard. And here was really moving the ball really strongly before, weren't you? Yeah. And of course, we've got him with the turn down. He actually feels, he told me on camera that he actually felt, off camera, felt like the club's like that, coming into the ball. That's what I feel like. There, but it's not there, and the ball just goes dead straight. That just shows how much we don't release the club at the right time.
I'll go just to the left of the 160.
Yeah, okay, all right. It's windy. And really extend. Yeah, that's just, see, that hasn't moved at all. You've just completely got rid of that slinging draw, haven't you?
Well, the club now feels back in a straight line again.
Yeah, okay.
It feels like.
Do you feel like your right arm is really extending?
It does. I'd like to see it on camera later on. I'll have a look at slow motion.
All right. The swing is certainly not as long as it normally is. Yeah, there's no movement on that at all. It's just dead straight. I mean, that's a little right at the target, but you could be aiming there.
Just finding the wind's pushing me a little bit.
Yeah,
pushing me
yeah. Oh,
a
it's
little
strong. When I was hitting those other videos, it blew the camera over about 4 times before I started the videos.
bit. You get halfway down, your hat's wanting to go
Yeah,
that way, and
yeah,
you're trying to balance.
yeah. Okay, see your target, and just smooth this one. And really think we want no wrist cock, and we're really going to turn down early. We're going to smear it. That's probably the best shot I've seen you hit since you've been on Channel Lock. That was easy, wasn't it?
Very easy.
Easy. A lot of club head speed there for not much effort, huh?
Very short. Feels probably around 50% of my length. It
Yeah,
feels in the
it's
back.
not, but it's the flip.
here.
Well, the flippiness has gone out of it, which makes it feel shorter. Man, that wind's strong. Okay, a bit changed. That can blow your cap off, wasn't it? I saw the gust just as you started down. I went back like that, and I thought this is going to put him off. But tough conditions, guys. Just feel like it's going to blow you over, doesn't it?
It does.
You look at these flags, then they look like they're coming off the sticks. You can't see it because there's no reference around here, but it's strong. Yeah, I thought that'd blow you off the ball on the downswing.
I tried to hurry it too.
I know.
I tried to hurry through it.
in between gusts. Yeah, the ball still went dead straight.
Tried to hurry.
Yeah. Okay. See your target. It's better contact. Look, it's so hard to swing in the wind, isn't it?
It is.
Nobody else would want to. The range is empty. No one wants to do it. Yeah, that's perfect. That's just clipped it. And you swung there with. I'll get the driver. Hang on, we'll hit a couple of drivers. Yeah, they're brutal conditions. Wow. Although I did about 4 videos, and I never missed a shot today. It was just amazing. Never missed a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, now the longer the club, the more emphasis has to be on no wrist cock and really chasing it down the line. And remember that get your nose back. You've got to have the 5 o'clock nose to lock the shoulder in place. That was hammered, wasn't it?
That was good for the first.
That was downtown right there. That was hammered.
Just a tad lower.
Tad low.
Tad.
What about that?
See our target.
Yep. Really, no wrist break at all. That's just absolutely laser straight. Laser straight. Now that swing has got to look shorter than your normal golf swing.
It feels a lot shorter.
You just tee it the height you want. Does it feel shorter, does it?
It does. Yeah.
Wow, it's windy. It is windy.
Hopefully the ball stays there this time.
Yeah.
Okay. See my target? Just a slight back cock. Turn the hand down.
Oh, that's just killed. That is killed. Just a good shot, huh?
That was a brilliant shot.
Not bad. He hasn't been here for a fair while. Hasn't hit any shots. and he just steps up in atrocious conditions and hammers it.
It's definitely a feels straighter, like a real straight.
Well, the whole emphasis this week on the videos is straight lining everything, and of course, I don't think anybody realises. Well, a lot of people clearly do, but where the swing differs to every other golf swing is that we want the club straight lining here. It's just a straight line from here to there. There's no side to side in it. You know, that's a conventional golf swing. There is an element of straightness in that, but this is a backward straight line. It's just straight lines here, and if you can resist the cocking of the wrist in that straight line, it's just like a big long, as I say, a big long windscreen wiper. For you, it's just absolutely so important to be able to get rid of a lot of the flippiness in the wrist cock. Clearly that just minimising the back cock for you has just straightened the ball out.
It has.
I mean, it's just not moving at all. I mean, it's amazing. He's usually a really hard power drawer, and we've just taken a lot of the back cock out, and he's just hitting it essentially dead straight. And it just sounds like different impact. You're definitely getting a really flush contact.
And that hand turning down appears to solidify the contact more.
Well, it's just, and I really think I keep saying it, but I'm sure that's why Hogan had that sound, because he turned it down so early. He was in this position when he got there. Now that's a very strong impact position, and you really are compressing the ball with that driver. Yeah, good shots into the wind. I just hit one more.
It definitely has straightened me up since the last time I hit balls, because I did feel I was getting a little bit further and further and further around.
Well, it was just hard. I could see you really struggling with the alignment because you were too far right.
I was getting good contact previously, but my target was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it on.
Well, you were hitting it straight, but not at the target, because you weren't aimed at the target, but now you're aimed right at it. And I say that to everybody, just work out your targeting. The amount of back cocking you get is individual. That's perfect. Well, that's the shot of the century right there. That's probably the best drive I've ever seen you hit since I've known you. Yeah, you've never hit it better than that. No. Well, you've never hit that purity of flight. You don't hit that shape. You've always got that movement on it. And that's got basically just 1 yard, almost like rifling spin, isn't it?
It was very good, that one.
And I think for you going forward, with your short irons, your wedges and your 9 irons and that sort of stuff, it'll really help you with the, trying to keep the wrist cock out of it, and really straight lining, feeling very much like the windscreen wiper. That'll be a big plus for you, because he gets very, okay, I'll put you on the spot here, I'll just get a wedge. Now he hasn't tried it with the wedge, and he's usually very wristy, but if you miss hit it, it's only because you're not used to it. I'll get a wedge. Yeah, so the whole idea is that we just don't have any feeling of wrist cock in this golf swing, and we don't have any feeling of recock on the through. We will get it, but we just want to feel like it's just a straight line. With the club looking at the ball all the time. Okay. Almost like a square to square. If you miss hit it, you miss hit it, but and we only want to hit it, 60 yards. Oh, beautiful shot. That's such good contact. How soft was that?
I'm going to tell you that was my target, because it was.
That was perfect. That was just perfect. The contact there was just exquisite.
And I don't generally have that with the
No, with the wedges, he's a bit wild with the wedges. But that was good. And that must feel like it is straight line. Oh, that's perfect contact. No movement at all. Do you think
right beside the other one.
a lot of spin, eh? Lots of spin. You can just see the spin on it. Now that's not bad because you've never tried this, so that must very arm bally.
It feels like I'm only going to, hit the ball 20 feet.
Yeah.
It's going 100
Yeah, because
yards.
everybody equates power with cocking the wrists and flipping and whipping things. But if you have no wrist cock, you've actually got a very big arc, and that's where the power is generated. Oh, that's perfect. And you get a lot of impact on it. I mean, that divot's like 6-8 inches past the golf ball, so you're really getting a lot of clamp on it. So that's encouraging for you.
That's good.
Huh?
That's very good.
That's very good. All right. Well, I just he just hasn't been around for a while, so I just thought I'd take it and try and hit the sign. It's a bit out of range for that club. Just see if you can hit it. He's going to give it a chance.
The wind's got it.
Yeah. Well, it's out of range. I mean, it's 30 yards out of range for that golf club. It was dead in line with it. Okay. Well, that was just a return of Mr. X, and
it's good to get out here. I enjoy coming out and having a few hits with you, John.
well, it's good.
I always learn stuff.
It's always getting away from the 5 chasing wives. It's always it's good, isn't it? Was that those 5 women that were down on the running around with the sign down there?
I hope not.
Where's Mr. X?
I hope not.
Saying, where's Mr. X? We're only kidding. Okay. All right, guys. That's Mr. Return of Mr. X. Well, mate, thanks for that.
Thanks, John.